Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. दुनिया खाली में प्रोग्राम बालवंती पे एम हाँ बेफरनेस मरहबा प्रोग्राम है कि बदल कली अरगनस मातुम हसन मैं तो के प्रोग्राम गालों में बालालानी अमेरिका के सरकारंग अमेरिका के हिंगुम के निज़ाम अन्नमुंदा बदल तो के मच्चा मैं मौला वाक दक्कालो मार्गने को मेरे स्टूडियो को मैं पैर बैठने वाली मैंने लगवा में मस्टर दिरासा कुराबे फिल्म गावा मुझे जवादी सब जवाब मरहबा ये तो जब ट्रम्प के एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन ट्रम्प के सरकार बदल तक अन्नमुंगे बते ट्रम्प इदारवनी मुहिम निम्मुंतके निम्मंजे दंडवले कामुं ए निम्मुंतका एकशिगेम वा फेंबरुगे एकशिगेम वा कुफुहम वा वारुगे बायको सरकार को बेतिबुंगे मकसद के सरकार बदल तक के नम्मी गेंदवनी एनमस मिकमा हुली हफरात कुंगे बसेवटे नुकरना वापे फरात कुंते के गुतका ट्रम्प मिवसिके कुरवनी हेंग मकसद बसेगा वो थीमा कुबतो जवाब की ख्याल की
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू आदे ट्रम्प गे एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन गनोनी एनगे इदाराग अमेरिका गे एहन रईसुंगे इदारा तका तफात को तका हिंगुम गे कंत बिफेन्न मुंदनी व्हाइट हाउस के तेरे बेलियस वरा कुर मुदते के तेरेगा वरा इस्पे फुरुन तके मकाम के वडागा तुमा आदि मकाम दुरुकुरे बुमा ये तो आदि एक इतुरुं मी अमेरिका गे बाय मोसा तकुं वेस मी ट्रम्प आदे तेरेगा गेंगुड़े गोतान का ट्रम्पस अमेरिका गे मोसा तका बहु हमलात देबु मी अमेरिका गे तारीहुगा नुने अमेरिका सरकार तेरेगा आमु कमेन्नो मीकी मी ख्याल तफातुन तक उत सेची हुन्नानि तंकोळे बड़ा फोरुइफा या बड़ा फेमती वेगें नुदे एनमस मी फहारो मी ट्रम्प वेरिकम वडायन्ने फहम वर्गे कंतत्तके कोरिया तफात को फेन्न मुंदनी हम फालोग बहुग हमलात बिस ट्रम्प सिव देवा अमेरिका गे बाय मोससात को मिसा का वरा विद्याफ्ता गे दाले फबे खास को मी टिलसन वाइकुरेबुमा आदि गितुरु मिहार मी रशिया अमेरिका गे इंतखाब गे तेरेवा कम बिबुने मसला गे तागेउगा आदे वरबड ट्रम्प को मच्चोविस तुहमत के कुरेवेती या एकोविस ट्रम्प पे विदाड़वे अमेरिका के खारजी वज़ारा या FBI या आदि जस्टिस डिपार्टमेंट फातंतन की करप्शन गामल तविस हिंगा आदि एनें हितराम नुकुरुमुगे राइसंग हितराम नुकुरुमुगे सगावतें उन्न आदि अमेरिका का सरकारुगे पॉलिसी तका फोशवरागो तक्कंक करमिस जेहिदुन नुवा कालमिहु तिबिताने के कागे गोत कविदाल बरी आम गोति राइस विदाल वा के नहिमा एगे वेंगे अमेरिका एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन गा तेरेगे बोले का याल तफातुन तक बरबड़ इस पे फुंगे तेरेगा देंगे एगे तुरुंगे ब कुरिमति वे एनो मस्से तक बिस देने रशिया व मसला ग तेरे ट्रम्प ए मसला तागे कुरमा ट्रम्प रस्ता के कुरमत करवा कम ग तुमत के स्कुरेवे एनग मच्च एनम ट्रम्प कन दो करवा दें एगे तुरुं ट्रम्प मी गेंगुळवणी पॉपुलिस्ट विष्णु में अमेरिका गावमी तंकोळे हारुकश विष्णु में कावण देन्ने वेनी तंकोळे दोम्मी हुंगे मी अने मसला तक मच्च बिना फावा एहें नस्ल तका एहें अमेरिका के दीन तक बिलियस अहमद फरात तक हग्गो तंक या बड़ा एहतराम नुकुरे काल पॉपुलिस्ट विष्णु में गेंगुड़े रुगा मी मिसा कटिलसन में अमेरिका खारजी सियासत नबिस कुनति बेबे फ्लो एगो गाबोले नुकुरवा एं वागत की ट्रम्प में जेवडानोनी कोम्मे कमेगस एबे फ्लो मशरा नुकुरवा निम्मा वागत मशरा कुरवन्या एबे फ्लो में देवनी ट्रम्प इतवडानो हियालनो එහෙම වාගත කි මයින් ආහාරෙන් හදුව තෙරේග ටිලසන්නස් මි ජෙවුනි වඩාන්නෝ දෙන් ඒ මගාම් මිගෙන්නෝනි ට්‍රම්ප් ගේ විශ්නු මුහුන් හුරි බේෆුන දෙන් වාන කන්නේ ගෙන් ඒ රයිසක හොන්නවා බේෆුලකු අස්ලු දිම්මාවා මි ජෙහෙනි ජෙහෙරුග ඒ බේෆුලගේ විශ්නු මා හියාල්ත වත් බේෆුන තිබිජ උඳගු වාන එකම වානි එහෙන් එනස් මේක මි දිමාවා මස්සලේ කි ට්‍රම්ප් ගේ අනේ විශ්නු මා ඉදකොල් බයි ෆරාතන් තිබි ට්‍රම්ප් මි පාටි ගොස් එහෙම පාටීම් වෙස බයික් කපිතුන් තංගවාදී දැන් ඒගේ ඉතුරුන් ඇමරිකාගේ එතරේග ખાસක වයිට් හවුස් ක හිඟා ප්‍රොටෝකෝල්ස් තවස් එහෙන් රයිසුන්ගේ දොස්තර හිඟා හා ස්මූත් කරන හිඟා කම මෙවනි බයික් අන්තත් තහුගා මී හාම බෙෆ්ලක වෙස්සම ආරාරු වාතන් ආස්තින් ඒකන්තත් ඇමරිකාගේ ආමුන්නා හැම විස බහුරි ෆෙම්මති ඉංගඩන් ෆහම් ෆයර් ඇන්ඩ් ෆියුරි ෆෝතේ විස්නරි ෆිදෙත් ट्रम्प गे आमा जाति दिरुळु मादि अमेरिका गे व्हाइट हाउस के तेरेगा कांत हिंगा गोता बेहरत हेम मीगे बोर्डे वर बोडति mi koolun taki ngeto mi ane hebbe kani be flaka duunu kuruma en administration igga e party igge be flonga meduga ebole hiyalta faatuwanta kemurni ki de party ge koolume visno miurani hama e party igge ngeto mi en administration igge mige bole hama Trump ge darum masse karuwa be flon Trump gonja masalis ema mi medenne hemiurni idkol farattaka Amerika ge sarukar awle masse visno miurani ki hama administration ki tere gole masse ta kemurni den hama egotan e bole by technical ratunge magamta beenmen nukuraba ek badaluga Trump ge nimme unta ves mihonnani hama सियासी बेफुला मशवरा करवागे निमावा गोता टेक्निकल टू गे बेनस नु करवा एकात कांत तक के वसे दिमावे
अगे में विदाउट द फायर एंड फ्यूरी के वाह का ए न्यूज़ फरिया ले फते एन मस मिफार काफे में तंगे मले हम फते के वाह का ट्रम्प के सरकार के इस मकाम का हुन्ने भी बेफुले जेम्स कोमी के फते के वाह का मी फते की रिलीज करूंगे कुरिंग में हर बेस्ट चला के वे फते एगमाना मिफोतुम वेस वरा मुहिम मालूमात के ट्रम्प के एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन आबे हे सिड्डू तक फाल वगन दान कम खोमे सिदाल फबवे किन तो मी वणी कम ट्रम्प के सरकार वाकिवा को में फराद ट्रम्प आदे कोला बस विदाल गोय वणी की वगन तो
आदे ए अमेरिका गे हा बड़ा फाल वा कमेन नो पूरी गे तो आदि हा अवसवहं एफपीए कहल तंतन वेफरन की वरा अने मिदुमिनुगे आदि वही कोला कब्बरे वडा नुगन्नवा बेफुलुंग गोतुगा वार जमान से फाग एफती बेफुलुंग ए एनम्स में ट्रम्प के वेरी कम का मिदिमा एमफरतो मसले की अमेरिका के इंतखाब के तेरे रशिया फौज फॉर कम बना मस साइबा अटैक तक रशिया दी गई अमेरिका इंतखाब के कांत तक बादल करन नो फौज फॉर रशिया के मसकत के बुने वेनी कांत हो हेक्के मावड़ का आदि फेन्ना का विसने बेरू फटक एनम्स महगगुंगे मिदन इन्वेस्टिगेटर उंगे मती के नेक्कमे एक्कमे नेगे एम फरतो मसक्के मिदने रशिया इंतखाब नफूज फॉर वागें ट्रम्प वेरिकम गेन रशिया मसकते कुरिकम अमेरिका के कांग्रेस के तेरेंगे तुमत के पूरे इंगे तो बोडंगे तिबेनी मी इदिको डेमोक्रेटिक पार्टी के बेफलो देन इंगडानो वरगद मी अने वाद कुरुमगे तेरें ट्रम्प वेरिकम वडांडी देन अमेरिका या मी ओबामा के दोस्तों से अमेरिका रशिया फिनी हंगुरामे के आलू नुगुनिकम व्यसम फिनी हंगुरामे गोती फेशी फदित वरब बोड़ा रशिया देखोड़ा दाती कुम फिर तक विसाला यूरोप में वरब बोड़ा रशिया में होती वरब बोड़ा गुड़ों तक गोसे फैम मिका दंडी वाली का अमेरिका गाँव में विष्णु में ही देखे गोतुगा अध्यास को ट्रम्प बहुत वाह दक्का रशिया वाला एक कोड़ा वाह दक्का फुट्टा में दिमागी वेरिकमा प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्टेड गोतुगा हुन्ने भी दोस्तरुगा ट्रम्प के टीम के बेफलो रशिया के मी सफीरा अमेरिका को रशिया सफीरा बद्द करा है बोले अमेरिका गानो तन नुदेका में कम इद कोल फरात को बोले दें अने कोन मी एबा तुमत करे रशिया अमेरिका नो इंतखाब नो फोसवा रशिया बेनो फरात अमेरिका मी राइस का मगरेस के रशिया बेनो मकसद तक हासिल करो ए अमेरिका के तेरे एक बार हसास मसले है देन ट्रम्प वाह दक्का से रशिया वर ताय करो वही बात की ट्रम्प को मत तुहमत करे नि रशिया खास गुण तक बागे मिकंत तक पुरावा देन अने कम दिमाग मसले की मसले तहगी करो वन फॉर द फेक्ट एफपीए के डायरेक्टर कोमी ये एमएस फरा एफपीए के फेडरल ब्यूरो ऑफ इन्वेस्टिगेशन नुनी इत्तेहादी फुलु ये तो अमेरिका के फेडरल फुलु होंगे इदारा में केनी एफपीए में तहगी करो वन का कोमी कुल्ली को तक कोमी मगामो दुरुकुरे देतो दुरुकुरे भी ए नोनी इस्तीफा देवी वाह हिसाब में दिए अने ट्रम्प तागे तक हो रसलवा कम तो मत करवा एक हागो तक कांत में दिए दें नोनी इस्तीफा देव मवर बड़ा वाकी करे भी ये तो वही करे भी मध्य में भी कि दें मसल में हवाल करे भी मी रॉबर्ट मूला क्या बेफड़ा का एफपीए के डायरेक्टर का होने बेफड़े टेक्निकल डायरेक्टर का होने बेफड़ा हवाल करे वाली का मी फहम विदाल फे भाई तागी टीम को बोड़ा गिने इद को फरात तक हम यतिमन इद को वेतक फालियं इदिदान ने वककोल का बोरवे दाने एनमस मुलाय की मी ट्रम्प पार्टी वेफड़े ये तो दें मी अने बा फरात को मी अने जमहूरी पार्टी में रिपब्लिकन पार्टी में बुरानी अहम विजिया मुल्ला इसको मुन्ना को वन्या देफरांग बैलेंस वे मी इद को फरात हो गए बारूंगे ताहगी तो एकम अबियस एमा मी मुलागे ताहगी तो कुरिया गेंदे फुर्सत ते वाशे एमा मी मसलागा මේ රිපබ්ලිකන් පාර්ටිගේ තෙරේගවිස් හියල් තෆාතුන් ඔබ ट्रम्प एब तुहमत करवा यहाँ रंगला खन्नो कता होगी दनी की दें ट्रम्प इदुकोल फरात को मी तुहमत करनी एह विज्ञा ट्रम्प एगो तो विदालन ट्रम्प के कॉमेस मसलाहतन के बहुते मी रशिया वणु मसला का वर हसास है ये तो वर हसास है देन का मिहार तीदाल गोता मी कुरी के मगामु दुरुकुरेवी कोमी एब विदालवे वरगिन हकीकत तक इंगे फोतेत्ति मन्ने बनेरे में एक माने की सीधा कुरी को कोमी विदालन नुवे एना मगामु दुरुकुरी की उन्हें इस्तीफा दबा हिसाब दिए कि एक को बस ट्रम्प मसला के तेरे मुफोज फॉरवाती है कि लेकिन फारे के फोटों एक हाम विदा ये तो फोटों एक हाम वा काद वा के कने नुसीदा के बोनी एमा मिखाल मसले के खास को अमेरिका या रशिया के गुणता है कि हसास गुणता के अमेरिका या इदकोला रशिया मी सलामत मस्जिद हो गया बैन अल-अक़वामी महफ़िल होगा बैन अल-अक़वामी मसले होगा मिहार हम पूरी के सोवियत यूनियन के दादी गुद का रशिया में हरकत तेरे अमेरिका मसलहत देखोला अमेरिका मसलहत देखोला हरकत तेरे वाह हालत के रशिया के मसलहत गोले कम के अमेरिका रईस इंवॉल्व का मन अमेरिका तेरे और मसले के कम इंदा ये मसले करने में दिमावनी रशिया में के तेरे वर्ण मसले मी ट्रम्प रशिया गुणगुण कम बने मसले अनेक अमेरिका मडा कुरी रशिया गिस्फरात का ट्रम्प के टीम बेफम बदल करो मी हुरी हाकंत का एक वरबडु कोळुंगंडिगे तेरेगे अमेरिका के एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन वनियस
अदे प्रोग्राम के मिहा हिसाबु मी बदादनी मी मौलुआ बे गुतुं मेनस्ट्रीम मीडिया घर बय खबर तकशा सोशल मीडिया के फाल को फबय ख्याल तक में मसला रशिया के नफूज अमेरिका के रियासती इंतखाब कुरिम कम बुना मसला के थे का बारे किना बाय को ट्रम्प के आरिस और किना बाय के शामिल वे एक थे का ट्रम्प के अंगन बर कमलंगे फिर कलम कुशना वेस में वनी कुशना के मच्चे वैसे तुहमत के कोरे वे एक बार कुशनेस में हुन्ने भी बारे इस मकाम में का सरकारुगा ಎಂಗುಣ್ಣವಾ ಮಿ ಹುರಿಯ ಮಸಲೆಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕನ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗ ಮಿ ಟ್ರಂಪ್ ಗೆ ಅರಿಸ್ಪೇ ಫುನ್ಶಾ ಟ್ರಂಪ್ ಶಾವಣ ತಾಯಿದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹೆಸರು ಕುಫ್ತವಾಣಿ
එහෙන් අරුන් මෙදෙන්නේ මිහාර බේර කවමෙක්ගේ නුෆූස් අනෙක් කවම හිඟාක රයිතුන් ස්පේන් වෙනවා නේද අදි सरकार තන ස්පේන් වෙනවා පුෂ් මි ट्रम्पගේ ඇඩ්මිනිස්ට්‍රේෂන් මැච්ච මි තුහමත් කරවෙනේ ट्रम्पගේ ගෑම්මි හුන්නා අදි ආයලාගේ වේෆ්ලොත් මිසාක ඉවංකාගේ ෆිරිකලුන්නා එබේ ෆ්ලොන් එබති බද්ද කරවා අනේ රෂියාගේ ඉස් ෆරාතක රෂියා सरकार ගුණොන්න රස්මි ෆරාතක ආදීගේ තුනු वाशिंगटन घुन्ना अमेरिका रशिया सफीरा बेफना बादल प्रहवर बेफना मकान निबड़ा नुगन्नवनिसिस दें एक इतुरुं अनेका आने बेफ्लुंगे वियफारिया बेहे कंतत्ता होगा रशिया या यूएई या तुर्की या गतारा मी गौम तका मशवरा करवा मी रस्मी मसकतु के तेरें ओफाता मुशाला कम तुहमत तक से बकुरे मी हुरिया कम इसमें रद्दुवनी फाइनली ट्रम्प ये तो इंगडना ट्रम्प के वर बड़ु विफारे ट्रम्प का आयलाग विफारिस वाकी सब्सिडियरी कंपनी तवे सुरे कुशनाया इवंका कंपनी से बहुरी अमेरिका बेरगस फरात तक विफारी मामला तक हिंगा दे अने का वर बड़े बाइक कंपनी तक बांगुरो टुम के मसे तक इफ्लास मु मसे तक कम्युनिटी फेवर एम अमेरिका के मिहार के एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन बाइक का लोफातंग बहुत हाला का तुहमत करे कुशना में बाइक कौम तक यूनिकन तक कोदीफिया कुंफुन्या मेन आदतक फासागे हितरिकम फोर कोदीफिया अमेरिका के तेरे एकोम तक बाइक का लोई तक कोद मी अमेरिका के वर बड़ मसले हगे तो एम मिदन नहीं बिकम मस मसला गति पार्टी के तेरे गस मी ट्रम्प पाइल को किया तुम फिर दिन मिदन नहीं बेर गो में नफोज हिंगा मसल एदम वर हसास मसले ये तो दिन हम मिया गोड़ीगें मी दादी फाहूं एदी मिदी हफ्ता होना ही वनी मी वर इस पे फ्लको मगा मस्तूर करवा तो ए जस्टिस मिशिग बेफुलेंग ए एंड्रो मेकेब मी मगाम दुरकुरेवी हम ඒනේ දෙතරේක hama nuba report takin hama enage hagigatta hama kora report takin horegen jeff session e america ge justice department area non america ge den justice minister gotuga bele fara magam wahi korvi hama eya ekko medene hin mi eba tuhmat take kureve mi komige fotun ituru malumat ek atudane kam anek kol mulla mihar ginda tahwigu takun anekka ituru mi kantattake fenigen danaka ehna mi ebbes kamen adi niuma kannade den mi kaw natija ka mi wani mi trump ga ailage nufuz nuni bar commissar ka white house kasmani kude majbur e bave e aila nufuz kuda kuran ema mihar mi wagut ki mi ane white house ke chief of staff ka honne yestan kole tankula haru befule ngeto me kurinti be befulun magam istifas deva fe bori aila ge befulun ge baru gata kama bada fe mi hunge nufuz bori kama bada ekha got kan amillen istifa deva fe se bori adi bay befulun ge bori magam istifa deva fe adena ka komi magam ne istifa devi kama mi wani hama mi trump ekama idwada yanage pressure korwani ekha got ka report telefoni ema mi huriha halat ka badaruga mihar mi huri kantattake misalaka kommeswaraka eveswaraka mi trump ku macha sabitu nuikama vies warabbodu hadabol kamege terege mi hotti amerika hingu muge daira khas ko white house ge terege hadaboli fba ge tahge tawge masala hadaboli russia khas ko bear government ke nufuz amerika ya wadifo member ki kihawre to mi warabbodu hassas masali asu boda mi masali hassas wani mi kihawre ge gulun taketto trump russia de terege pure mi michitake saafen no mi amerika bada dimawen ole massete ki den miyogata badar amerika 100 rangalu wima ara yitunge habodu haska men ikkama vies mi bunawegotu komme ane trump ge masaketta kunnu miyogatu 100 rangalu mi oti ki assuga e ki trump ge masaketta kawra bada kurin ala fa fiyawta ke matiga 100 binaya fotima e terenda fa 100 rangalu kama heno 100 kriyas banakama atwejiya e terega masada dimada ko mihara badar em ka 100 rangalu kama fenne
ad mekeb ge wahaka de vidalwi marganes ahala he be mekeb be magamun baki koroma behegutum bes tafat waqt ke de komunde khas ko mekeb vidal fe be timarna retire korande do have for by magamun amile baki van pension ay ki garit ko baki van de do hang fe for bati marne magamun sessions baki koraba fe bani hama siyasi maqsad enge go thima e ekam ko ane mi amerika ge white house ke version ki mi ge bote me keb ge masal ta ke ko mi kam ge sabun fedan masal ki ko bato
ade mi ge ane hagigata hesaba diya menge to evsp fle ge dawru enge ni hagigatu mi har waki tibuna ka fase no kanne mi har russia ge dawru seslu ge ei hagigatu ga hama mi russia no fuz for wi to evs hekke dekki fenne misal ka mun danna to kudu wa ke mi har misal ka mi hama mi mawlum ber ko sveda misal ka mi dete russia ge riasi intihaba gudi nge to hama kulliyeka ekala ingres la to ga honna russia ge jasus ge ka bihadi masale femmat wi hama e intihab diya me kan idi nge to ehema mi hama russia misal ka mi to mat ko mi hama intihaban hama wattal bome ke mi nge to eggoto ko situr kama hingaගෙන නෝන hama intihab ge waguta balafa hama kolli kamke mi ane rayitun nufoda hingam wege ema ekahala baar kantatteken hama farda ane faratu hingafa ane gata mi galon kane mi hagiyet eko medennawa hen mehar mi amerika istima mi mehar mi amerika ge wara gina mi idukol faratta ka adi amerika ge bayen mi baar god nufuz gar faratta beenuma befulennu trump ki verikam wadanna ingodan wan george w bush me fada befulunna amerika wara kin haru kuda mi jumhuri mi republican party ges wara haru kuda befulun vote esnu de wada vote lakas wadanna gannawa anaka trump ge bayen haflata ka inauguration of selefun wadanna gannawa adetta waran haru befulun em wegota ki trump me wadagen trump eba mi furatama haru hen diekam mi har trump enage fa haru kolla fastu ngeto mi har trump komesora kan avide nafsi sitbare koreve එහෙම වාගතකි ට්‍රම්පා ඉදකොල් ඛයාල්ත හොරි ෆරාත් ට්‍රම්පා ඇමරිකා මි සරකාරගේ තෙරේගේ තිබෙගෙන ට්‍රම්පා ඉදකොල් රාවා කමුගේ විශ්වාස ට්‍රම්පා මි කරවෙනි නූනියා එනේ අවර්ගන කන්තතෝග හියාල්ත ෆාතිෆා ඇමරිකාගේ ඒ ඔන්න zamansre ඔන්න උසුල්තක හිලා මිසාලක උතුරු කොරියාගේ මස්සලාගේ උතුරු කොරියාගේ ලීඩර් එක්ක බදල් කරවම බස් නේද සමිට් බදල් කරවම සම ट्रम्प कुल्लिया का निम्मे एकम ट्रम्प को निम्मे कम ट्रम्प को फरातु मेगेनी एई खारजी वजीर एर tilasan awahadakkagen enimun tafnimu fasiha nunka e maniki mi e nizamaga betibikan Trump khiyal tifat edan war undaguwan kamedetta veriyakan ekan egota gendo ehma mige hama engeni tividalwi kantatta hagigete mi mullage tahagigota nimi deyaneka komiga fota chinele de mi kantatta komigot ko singeni war bret kolon taken war
जवाब बड़ा शुक्रिया तालुम ते वक्त करटका और उम्मीद करनी प्रोग्राम बलंती बेबे फरनवेस मिमाला गुलम हरे मुहिम मालूमात के लिए हिंगा चकमा प्रोग्राम बेलुई थी शुक्रिया अस्सलाम वालेकुम
I want to protect the ocean,
the forest,
the rivers.
It's difficult to get people to understand that the things we find convenient have an impact on the natural environment.
When I look at my children, I always think that I should try to create a better future for them.
If I don't do it, then nobody else will.
Governments and businesses must step up. So must individuals. Building a sustainable tomorrow depends today on all of us.
Earth Hour brings together people, communities and organizations to drive real positive change.
We all know that reversing the course of climate change will not be easy, but the tools are in our hands if we apply them before it is too late.
Message to President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, on his re-election. Foreign Minister sends congratulatory message to Wang Yi for his reappointment as the Minister of Foreign Affairs of China. And Minister of Defense and National Security Adam Sharif Umar affirms unity within the ranks are as never before.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Nasma Abdul Muhsin and this is PSM News. The Ambassador of Pakistan, Vice Admiral retired Wasim Akram, presents his letter of credence to President Abdullah Yameen Abdul Qayyum. At the ceremony, the President welcomed the Ambassador to the Maldives and congratulated him on the commencement of his term as the Ambassador of Pakistan to the Maldives. During the call, the President extended greetings and good wishes from the government and the people of the Maldives to President Mamnoon Hussain, Prime Minister Shahid Khaqan Abbasi, the government and the people of Pakistan. The President highlighted the strong partnership of firm solidarity and excellent bilateral ties that exist between the Maldives and Pakistan. The President also noted that the Maldives and Pakistan share common views on an array of issues of mutual interest, specifically on the international arena. The Ambassador returned the President's sentiments with greetings and good wishes of the President and the Prime Minister of Pakistan to the President and the people of the Maldives and expressed assurances of Pakistan's commitment to continue in its role as a friend and partner to the Maldives. He further noted Pakistan stands ready to extend support and assistance to the Maldives in every way possible. President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum sends congratulatory message to the President of the Russia, Vladimir Putin, on being elected for a fourth term in office. In the message, on behalf of the government and the people of the Maldives and on his own behalf, the President extended warm felicitations and earnest congratulations to President Putin on being re-elected. Stating the landslide victory demonstrates the trust and confidence that the people of Russia continue to place in Putin's proven statesmanship, President Yamin noted that he is convinced that under Putin's able leadership, Russia will continue to capitalize on prospective avenues on economic, political and social fronts and accrue further leverage on global arena. The President expressed hope on working closely with Putin and Russia to take the relationship to even higher levels of friendship and cooperation for the mutual good and interest of the peoples of the two countries as Putin begins his new term of office. Minister of Foreign Affairs Dr. Muhammad Asim sends congratulatory message to Wang Yi for his reappointment as the Minister of Foreign Affairs of China. In his message, Minister Asim extended warm congratulations and sincere good wishes on the reappointment of Wang Yi as Foreign Minister of China. Minister Asim congratulated Wang Yi on his promotion to a state councillor. The Maldivian Foreign Minister expressed confidence that the close relationship between the two countries and its people will further strengthen during Wang Yi's new term of office. Criminal Court of Maldives warns of legal action for those criticizing the court proceedings and for those spreading misinformation regarding the judges of the criminal court. In a press statement released regarding comments spread by lawyer of Judge Abdullah Saeed criticizing the judge presiding over the trial, Criminal Court refuted those comments, stating the trial is conducted as preferred by the presiding judge. Criminal Court assured to ensure a fair trial indicated in the Constitution for Judge Abdullah Saeed, even though the Criminal Procedures Act has been suspended during the state of emergency. Furthermore, Criminal Court stated rights will be fully ensured unless a situation arises to suspend the rights stated in the state of emergency, noting that if any were suspended, it will end once the state of emergency expires. Criminal Court noted every detail was delivered correctly to the lawyers' team of Judge Abdullah Saeed, condemning the spread of false information regarding the proceedings. Criminal Court in the statement warned of legal action against those spreading false information regarding the proceedings. Minister of Defense and National Security Adam Sharif Umar affirms unity within the ranks as never before. The minister also reflected on the events that unfolded following the Supreme Court ruling of February 1st.
Speaking on a program aired on PSM News, Minister of Defense and National Security Adam Sharif Umar stated the security forces are run under a strong leadership and that the unity within the ranks of the security forces is encouraging for citizens and the government. Defense Minister Adam Sharif said this positive change within ranks is serving in the best interest of the country rather than personal interests. Highlighting the efforts by the security forces in fighting illegal activities carried out by politicians in Maldives, the Defense Minister assured the force will always work in line with the Constitution. Shedding light on the political situation in Maldives, Defense Minister reflected on the events followed by the Supreme Court ruling of February 1st, noting that such activities are planned to spread propaganda. Noting that it is the duty of the security forces to uphold independence and work for the benefit of the masses, the minister indicated that security forces are mandated to uphold the lawfully elected government and religion in the country. The minister assured that citizens of Maldives will not heed calls of the opposition to create unrest in the country. The Defense Minister Adam Sharif concluded the interview by affirming that there is unity among security forces.
Ambassador of Maldives to Sri Lanka Muhammad Hussein Sharif states that the international community has accepted and acknowledged the efforts of Maldives in tackling terrorism and violent extremism. Addressing a press conference, Ambassador Muhammad Hussein Sharif stated that the administration of President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum has made great strides in combating terrorism and violent extremism, by collaborating with various local and international stakeholders. Mohammed Hussein Sharif described efforts by former President Mohammad Nasheed to portray the country as a country that tolerates an extremist religious ideology as unacceptable. Ambassador Sharif cited that the purpose of such acts is to fulfill some political motive. He, however, assured that the administration of President Yamin would not allow such acts to be carried out. Ambassador Sharif reiterated the administration's stand in its fight against terrorism and violent extremism. He also highlighted various achievements by the government in its efforts to tackle terrorism in the country, such as the establishment of the National Counter-Terrorism Center. On this note, he said that the international community has recognized the efforts for this cause. Minister of Education Dr. Aishat Shiham assures that when schools reopen for the second term of the academic year, tablets provided by the ministry would be in use. Addressing the graduation ceremony of the National Institute of Education NIE, Minister Dr. Aishat Shiham assured of the current administration's commitment to boost the education sector.
Under the electoral pledge of President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum, extensive efforts have been exerted in providing and promoting high-quality education for all Maldivian students to foster economically productive and actively engaged citizens. The administration of President Abdullah Yamin Abdul Qayyum has brought major revolutionary developments to the education sector over the past 4 years. Addressing the graduation ceremony of National Institute of Education NIE, Minister of Education Dr. Aishat Shiham said that the administration aims to digitalize all schools of the country by the commencement of the second term of the academic year. The minister cited that work is currently underway to bring necessary changes to the educational institutions to allow the usage of these equipment. In addition, Education Minister revealed that training programs are also being conducted to upgrade the skills of teachers. The Maldivian Education Minister said that the latest technological facilities will be provided to make the schools more technologically friendly to meet the standards of globalizing world. While Education Ministry has inaugurated virtual teaching services in 9 schools this year, the ministry has successfully received the first 2 shipments of over 10,000 tablets to be utilized in the Maldivian schools in its efforts to digitalize the education sector. The government contracted Maxcom Private Limited to buy 70,000 tablets. The project was funded from the state budget and is expected to cost over $8.9 million.
Maldives conducts the 3rd Joint Crediting Mechanism JCM committee meeting between Japan and Maldives. The JCM meeting is mandated to carry out discussions to boost the projects aimed at minimizing usage of environmentally hazardous or harmful gases. According to organizers, in this meeting, the delegation from Maldives and Japan held discussions on conducting JCM renewable energy efficiency projects. These projects are aimed at minimizing the emission of harmful gases by a set amount, which is measured in carbon credits. JCM currently conducts such projects in a total of 16 countries. 10 among these countries are from the Asia region. Maldives collaborated with Japan and became a partner of JCM in 2013. The Joint Crediting Mechanism is a mechanism via which Japan contributes to reduction and absorption of greenhouse gas emissions globally by establishing systems to transfer technologies and implement measures that are applicable to the situation of developing countries. Staff of the national airline Maldivian organizes special activities to empower kids with Down syndrome. The activities were carried out to coincide with World Down Syndrome Day, which is observed on the 21st of March. According to Maldivian, the children with Down syndrome were given a tour of the seaplane terminal and its operations. These children were allowed to go on the seaplanes and were awarded with gifts after the tour. As per information provided by Maldivian, the event organized by Associating with Beautiful Eyes Down Syndrome Association aimed at providing the children with Down syndrome the experiences of a normal childhood. On World Down Syndrome Day, people with the condition and those who live and work with them throughout the world organize and participate in activities and events to raise public awareness and create a single global voice for advocating for the rights, inclusion and well-being of people with Down syndrome. Maldives Airports Company Limited MACL signs agreements with State Trading Organization STO to supply fuel for a 2-year period. At the signing ceremony held at the STO head office, the agreements were signed by Managing Director of MACL Adil Musa and Managing Director of STO Ahmed Shahir. Under this agreement, STO would provide fuel for MACL as per the demand of Felana International Airport. Addressing the ceremony, Managing Director of STO Ahmed Shahir revealed that the agreement was worth approximately $200 million. Shahir gave the company's commitment to delivering its services in accordance with the agreement. Addressing the ceremony, Managing Director of MACL Adil Musa highlighted the steadfast partnership both companies has had before and applauded STO for its uninterrupted service in providing fuel to MACL. Adil Musa revealed that with the commencement of fuel farm developed, it would bring revolutionary changes to this sector. According to MACL, under the agreement, STO would provide fuel to the company at a lower price. Chinese Premier Li Keqiang says China will further open up its economy and its door to the outside will only get bigger and bigger, with foreign and domestic firms allowed to compete on an equal footing.
Thank you, Mr.
Li said at his once-a-year press conference in Beijing that China will increase access to its services and manufacturing sectors while further lowering import tariffs. US President Donald Trump on March 8 announced global tariffs of 25% on steel and 10% on aluminium. He is expected on Friday to announce new tariffs on up to $60 billion worth of Chinese technology and consumer goods annually, sources told Reuters. As China further widens access to its markets, there will be no forced transfers of technology and China will better protect intellectual property rights, Li told reporters. China has maintained that technology transfers are not a condition of gaining market access. But Trump says Beijing has forced US companies to transfer their intellectual property to China as a cost of doing business there. A meeting of finance ministers and central bank governors of the world's 20 biggest economies this week has been overshadowed by concerns of how a potential trade war could hurt global economic growth.
UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Zeid Ra'ad al-Hussein blames the Security Council after Russia blocks a meeting to discuss the human rights situation in Syria.
In an alternative meeting held on Monday, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Zeid Ra'ad al-Hussein expressed concern about the Council's prospective irrelevance.
If the Security Council's role in upholding the Charter and human rights across the world is blocked, if it can no longer rise to meet the challenge of crises and conflicts, then as the UN and the great framework of international law begin to break down into irrelevance and inaction, human beings face enormous danger.
Russia is the largest international backer of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad and a permanent member of the Security Council. France and 6 other members had called for the Security Council meeting, which was expected to include a briefing from Zeid. China, Bolivia and Kazakhstan voted with Russia to prevent the meeting, with Ivory Coast, Equatorial Guinea and Ethiopia were abstentions.
President Donald Trump heads to New Hampshire, where he is expected to unveil a plan to combat the opioid addiction crisis that includes seeking the death penalty for drug dealers.
White House officials said President Donald Trump headed to New Hampshire, where he is expected to unveil a plan to combat the opioid addiction crisis That includes seeking the death penalty for drug dealers and urging Congress to toughen sentencing laws for drug traffickers.
Should Mueller be fired?
The White House plan will also seek to cut opioid prescriptions by a third over the next 3 years by promoting practices that reduce overprescription of opioids in federal healthcare programs, officials told a news briefing. Trump will outline his proposals at an event in New Hampshire, which has been hit hard by the opioid epidemic.
Former Real Madrid boss Bernd Schuster has been named head coach of Dalian Yifang as the newly promoted club looks to bounce back from a poor start to life in the Chinese Super League.
The German replaces Chinese coach Ma Lin, who oversaw 3 successive defeats which have left the 2017 China League One champions rooted to the bottom of the standings. Ma had been appointed head coach in December as a replacement for promoting winning coach Juan Ramos Lopez Caro, having overseen Liaoning Wohin's relegation from the Chinese Super League in 2017. Dalian made headlines just before the start of the season with the signings of Yannick Carrasco and Nicolas Gaitan from Atletico Madrid, as well as the capture of Jose Fonte from West Ham United. Those purchases came amid speculation the club would be taken over by the Wanda Group just weeks after the Chinese corporation sold their stake in Atletico. Dalian Yifang have yet to make an official comment on the speculation. Schuster takes charge of a team that was hammered 8-0 by Shanghai SIPG in their opening game in the Chinese Super League earlier this month, before suffering further losses against Guangzhou R&F and Beijing Gowan. The 58-year-old German won the Spanish league title in 2008 with Real Madrid, but has not worked since the end of the 2014 Spanish season, when he left his position at the helm of Malaga. Dalian Yifang's next Chinese Super League game is against Henan Jianye on March 31st.
We now take a short break for Astro Prayers. Please stay with us.
Allah